everyone. This is Realtor Linda Peltz. Today I'm here with Jessica, and she's going to tell you all about what she does. Take it away, Jessica.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. So, like Linda said, my name is Jessica, and I currently work with a nonprofit organization, which is called Pequeños Empresarios, which translates to young entrepreneurs. And also, we just recently added the adult side, which is called Conscience Club Collective. It's something that we started here on our community about 11 years ago. And what we do pretty much is we teach kids everything that the district or the school doesn't teach them. We start everywhere from financial literacy. So we teach them how to protect their credit. We teach them how to not ruin their credit. We teach them how to open up
I've often said we need these programs.
Yes. So it's something that we took initiative on. And, we also tell the kids, you have to make sure to protect your credit, because a lot of the kids that we work with are in rural communities. And so they grow up with parents not knowing what credit is about, or if they know about it, they can't have access to any credit because they're not from the United States. They're immigrants coming in from different countries, and we're always there for it. Like we have to teach the kids, but now we took initiative as well on moving forward to the adult side. So we're talking to the adults and letting the adults know, and teaching the adults as well how to do all of these things. But when it comes to all of the financial literacy that we're teaching our kids, we're taking them, holding their hand the whole process at the bank, having them open bank accounts, and having, them have classes like at our local Fresno State, where we hold all of these classes for them and teach them everything that has to be taught when it comes down to everything financial literacy. Go ahead.
Is it just limited to, how do they get into this program? Because that is an incredible program to offer. If we would have started with this generation that's buying houses, right? They would all be ready to go at this point. So how do they get into this program?
So it's really easy. I can give you my Instagram, which is where we usually post out all of the dates when we're going to be hosting the workshops. So I usually take it there. I take it also to LinkedIn. I post it there. And so we can go, and I'll give you all the handles for that here in a moment. But a lot of our I want to call it clientele, but they're not paying. It's free. We're offering these services for free, and we live and move forward with these workshops off of nothing but donations. So we do have a lot of real estate agents that we work with here in Madera. We have Remax that we work with. We have a bunch of different real estate agents that donate, give us checks here and there, or they allow us to host our workshops in their offices, a small group, a small little cohort. It's here and there. We're trying to move forward and continue leaving it for free. Sometimes we do have to charge, like let's say if it is an all-day training that we offer, but we have to feed these kids. So if we don't have the amount of money that we need to cover for everybody, we go out and we look for donations. And if we don't get the amount that we need, we do have to charge. Like, I think the most that we've charged is $25, but that serves breakfast and lunch. So it's a pretty awesome program, if I must say so myself.
That sounds like an incredible program. All my viewers, come on, let's donate to this and help Jessica out. And hey, if you happen to have whatever, maybe grandkids or your kids need some advice and some lessons, get a hold of Jessica. Find out how you can get them into this. That's an incredible program. I know when my kids were younger, mine are all grown at this point, I did that for them. Got them a checking account. I showed them how to use it. I gave them their chore money, and they were responsible for divvying it out for whatever it was they wanted. Or, if they had to buy new pencils for school, then you got to decide, do you want the candy or do you want the pencils? How important was it for you, but I think my generation of children, I think they had a little bit more available in school. You're right. They just don't have much. I've seen my younger kids come through. I have some adopted ones, and they were quite a bit younger, and they just didn't have anything. And it's like, oh my goodness. So I did it at home for them, but it's still not the same. So
Yeah, they don't want to listen to mom. They want somebody, they want a stranger to tell them what they have to do. It's usually the way it works. And we've come across that a lot. But see, with us, our parents, majority of them are not worried about having credit, or they don't know, or they can't have access to it. But the kids
Mhm.
here, actually, there's a story that I want to tell. We start, we do more than that type of workshop. We also teach proper manners, environmental, awareness, where they're keeping our planet clean. We set dates where we have like the kids go out, we bring them all together and we clean up streets. We do that. I mean, so it's a bunch of different things, but when it comes down to financial literacy, parents are just like, what is that? What are you talking about? Like, they don't know themselves. So of course these kids are not going to learn. Well, we had a parent that it was a migrant student, and they were coming from Guatemala. And so when they came, when the student found out about us, and mom's like, oh yeah, no, you're going, this is an after school thing. You're going to join it. This kid now is a business owner, has bought 2 properties locally in town, and is moving up. Again, we started this 11 years ago. This student was, I want to say, about 13 years old when he joined. He's a business owner now, and is an owner to 2 properties here in town. So
That's
I know
incredible.
our program works.
I know I get a lot of just the first time home buyers going, what's
Yes,
credit? I mean, no,
right.
I don't know what my credit score is. What do you mean you don't know what your credit score is? And a lot
Yeah,
of times
yeah,
the lenders will get them in there and it's like, no, I have a, $1,200 car payment. Well, what are you planning on paying the house with? I mean, how am I going to approve you for a house when all your money goes to a vehicle?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
so amazing to me, and it's like, well, everybody has to have a roof over their head, so I guess you're living in your car. 'Cause,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It gets
where's
to
your
that
money
point.
going to come from? So I don't know. It is definitely a well-needed thing, and I've often told, and I've told many walks of life. I have a pastor friend that he's like, where do you even start? Because he works with a lot of the kids, and I said it's their financial literacy, that you got to start them while they're young and start teaching, because a lot of the parents don't know. It's like kids raising kids, because if they don't know, how can they teach them? So we got to start with the children. That is incredible, Jessica. I really enjoyed hearing about that. Everybody, get a hold of Jessica. You want to give them your contact information, Jessica, maybe your phone number, email, however it is your system kind of works, and
Yes,
let
of
them get
course.
a hold of you and see what we can do to help out here.
Yeah, of course. So my phone number where I can be reached is area code 559-416-2238. And that's the best way. You can reach me via call, text message. I can give you my handles for my Instagram, and that
Yes.
would be Jess Beckett. So it's JESSPEQUE. And you could find me there. And again, that's where I post all of my stuff for upcoming workshops, where you can get information as into when we're going to be hosting. It's either going to be the teenagers, which we separate them in different age groups. If it's kids, it's 7 to 12, and then 12 to 17. And then we bring in the adults after age of 18. We have the adult workshops for them. But that's
Okay.
where you'll find all of the information needed.
Perfect. And we will include it, everybody, down below in the description here. So make sure you look her up and see what you can do to help out. I'm sure you have some grandkids or kids in general that maybe could use a little bit of help. This is an incredible offer and an incredible program. Everybody, this is Realtor Linda Peltz. I love helping you with all your real estate needs and questions. Just keep them coming. My number is 559-353-4556. My license number 01997670, and I will catch you on the next one. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.